Festival ticket prices have increased across the board, and we know that it's a little bit unsettling and frustrating for some of you. We really do appreciate that festival tickets represent a massive outlay, so we want to try and convey why we still think that our festival, Towersey, is great value for money. Exceptional value, we think, but then of course we would, wouldn't we? In short, maintaining Towersey's exceptional standards and inspirational output is expensive. It's more expensive than it's ever been before, but when we break down what a ticket includes, you start to see that we're also exceptional value for money. For some, we know that 2024 tickets will be too much of a financial commitment, but we want to explain how we got to those prices and how we can help spread the cost so that you can still join us in 2024. So let's take a closer look at our 2024 prices, exactly what goes into running a festival like Towersey. Although we're extremely lucky to be supported by a raft of talented and skilled people who offer some of their time for free, organising Towersey is a year-round job. So there are a few events professionals needed in the team who do need to make a living. However, those few people are not making millions, far from it. Wages in the arts sector are lower than the average by some way, and all of us that work for Towersey have got other jobs to make it viable. For Towersey, the development of musical and cultural talent, and of the festival itself, is where the money needs to be invested. We want to bring Towersey back to a level where we can plunge more money into those things, never into the pockets of just a few people. It's never been that way. I've already mentioned our generous volunteers, and the festival would not be possible without them, but we're also supported by some brilliant suppliers who help us maintain our breadth of programming, our high production and safety standards, while all the time keeping costs as low as possible. That said, the cost of just building our temporary home at Claydon Estate is somewhere in the region of £600,000, and that's before we've even considered booking any artists. So it starts to give you an idea of the costs involved. Our passion is the music and the arts we bring to you. We always pay artists. Yes, of course, we haggle deals like everybody, but we pay because we recognise the importance of supporting artists and the wider music scene, something we've done for 60 years now. Some events ask artists to support them by playing for nothing, which we feel is unsustainable for the music and the festival industry, and we hope that you agree too. But ultimately, perhaps none of this is your concern. You're a customer after all. You just need to know what we're providing and that we're providing value for money. Well, let's just take a look at those numbers. We run for 4 full days and nights. 5 nights if you get an early bird ticket, which you can get right now. Most festivals are not much longer than 2 or 3 days at the most. We provide roughly 60 hours of programmed events over 4 music and dance venues, and a further 6 venues and spaces for family activities, workshops, talks and learning. For 2024, that means an adult ticket works out at just over £3 an hour. Now tell me, where else can you get that kind of hourly price for quality entertainment? Camping for 4 or 5 if you book now, book early, is just £10 a night. Most campsites, and they're without a festival on their doorstep and without the stunning country estate location, are more than double that. An evening gig that you might go to might cost you anything from, £30 to £130, and that's just for one band and maybe a support if you're lucky. At a festival like Towersey, you get at least 20 bands in a day. As I said, great value. But okay, this year the price has gone up a fair bit. We recognise that. For some people, depending on circumstance, time of booking, type of camping, a ticket with camping might have gone up by as much as £50, less for some. That is a big increase, we know. So let's take a look at why. For many years, we have not raised the prices enough to cover even an inflation increase. The real costs have gone up way, way beyond inflation. We've done the maths, and using inflation only and starting from our 2019 prices, tickets in 2021 should have been £173 and were just £149. No wonder we couldn't make it work. Then 188 in 2022 and 209 in 2023, which, if using inflation when we set 2024 prices, would mean that a ticket price for 2024 would be £224, and we're still less than that at the current £202. Sorry if all that maths is blowing your mind. All of this is irrelevant though if you simply can't afford it, and we know how tough things are for you, for so many of us right now. The prices of everything have gone through the roof, and festivals are not the only ones with spiralling costs. So we've now launched our payment plan tickets to try and lessen the blow. At just £25 a month for the next 8 months, you can make paying for your tickets no more expensive than, let's say, your monthly Starbucks bill, less than £1 a month, less than 3 large glasses of wine at the posh pub down the road, less than a quarter of a tank of fuel for those with big fuel tanks. You get the idea. Just £25 a month. For some of you, this will still seem too expensive, and we wish that we could do more to help. And we are. We do offer a discounted ticket for those on Universal Credit, discounted by just over £40. We also give away over 200 tickets every year to people that would otherwise not be able to attend a festival. We listen. Please talk to us. We want you to be at Towersey. And remember that Towersey Festival is not a weekend festival. It's 4 days and 4 or 5 nights. It's nearly a week for some people. It's over 100 artists and attractions in 8 venues, over 60 hours of entertainment. But more than that, it's 4 days and nights of life-enhancing, socially enriching, learning, engaging, relaxing, inspiring experiences. £202 doesn't seem so much, does it? So book now for just £25 and be part of our amazing 60th year as we look back at what has made Towersey so special for all those years, reconnecting with our roots with some very special performances, and look forward to an exciting future full of music, laughter, celebration and surprises. It really is going to be the best Towersey yet. I hope that's explained just some of our reasoning, and I hope that you can join us at Towersey. See you soon.